Hi, my name's Kari, and we here at the Everett Fleece store in Western Washington, we've been working on fixing the fleece liner. If you are a tailor at the Navy Exchange, you probably also have encountered that sailors will want to get a zipper repair, or they want to buy a whole new fleece because their zipper has failed. And really it's just the zipper pull. So we've been working really hard over the winter to figure out how to fix just the pull to save the sailors some money so they don't have to purchase a whole new fleece. So our team here, we purchased some different sample items, and we have figured out what you need to fix a zipper pull. And we're going to do a little mini tutorial how to do it. You need a stop, a number 10 black zipper top stop. You also need a number 5 black reversible zipper pull. And at the end of the video, I will confirm what those part numbers are and so forth, so that you can make sure you're getting the right parts for this particular fleece. You also will need some pliers and some nippers. And what's really great, we charge just $6 for a zipper repair, and we can do it typically while the customer waits, because we don't have to get a sewing machine going or anything. So we're going to zoom in really close on the piece that you need to clip and replace. Okay, so here's the broken piece, and sailors indicate that the pull comes off in the dryer. Sometimes this whole piece will be missing, and you'll notice there's a top. On the top, there's a little nose that hangs over, and we're going to use our nippers and get that little nose off. We can also clip this whole top piece off, okay? Now I want to point out, if this lower piece is missing, then we haven't figured out how to repair the zipper. So if this is not intact, you won't be able to repair the zipper pull. This has to be in good condition. Also, if teeth are missing, that could be problematic as well. So we are just getting rid of the zipper pull and putting on a new zipper pull, and then doing a stop. So I'm going to take my nippers, and first I'm going to try just to get the nose off to see if that works. And it did. I think that got it off. See, that little nose is missing. Sometimes I take off that whole top piece. Now it should be that this is going to come right off. It did. So that's the junky piece, the piece that failed. And now here is the reversible zipper. It has some shoulders on it. It's a number 5. It says Vision. Here's the old one that we just took off, and it's a reversible zipper. It says Vision, and it has a reversible piece. We want to keep these letters on the outside of the fleece. So here's my replacement. Notice there are little shoulder pieces. That's how you know you have the right one. And again, I'll put the parts number at the very end of the video. And so here is the new zipper, and it's a YKK brand zipper, and Vision is also facing out. Okay, so sometimes it takes a little finagling to get the pull onto the existing zipper. I've also noticed sometimes these zippers will be a little tight, and if you get like your little scratch-all or sewing tool to get in there and loosen it up a little bit, sometimes that'll help, but it takes a little wiggling sometimes to get this on. This one's fine. This one just went on immediately. So I'm going to take it all the way down to the bottom. And let me get the other piece. Make sure that it zips up nicely. Make sure that it is the correct size. Look at that, it's perfect. But we're not done yet. We have one more component. If we kept zipping, without handling this top piece, the zipper pull is going to come off. So that's where this large zipper top comes in. And again, the parts number I will include at the bottom of the video. So this piece we're going to place over the top, and this takes a little bit of strength. We like pliers where the force is at the very, very edge. So we can clamp down really, really hard, and this is what stops the zipper pull from leaving the jacket. So sometimes I have help with this because it really takes a lot of force. So I'm going to clamp down really hard, and sometimes I even have the customer help me with that. Okay, I've just pressed really, really hard, and I put pressure on the inside of that tooth, of that stop, and I'm pushing and pulling, and it appears to be pretty tight. If it comes off, then that's going to ruin your repair. So you want to make sure to really rank down hard, make sure that it is not going to loosen. And I think our repair is done. Let's test and see if the zipper pull will stop. And it does. We have just repaired a zipper on a fleece liner. The customer is going to be happy. Saved the customer 70 bucks. It's a really quick fix. We slowed down a little bit for demo purposes, but the garment's fine, and we just fixed the zipper pull. A few scenarios that you may encounter could be that the zipper is incorrect. I've tried to fit this zipper on before. Notice the shoulders are incorrect. This is the correct zipper. That's one troubleshooting item. Mentioning yesterday, using an awl. Sometimes a zipper will be difficult to remove from a jacket, the broken one. I mentioned the awl, and you can very gently use the awl to open up a zipper. Possibly the new one, if it's tight, could also be open, but be very gentle. So that's when you might need the scratch awl. Another troubleshooting issue could be with the top of the zipper. I mentioned you can snip off just the nose. You can also snip off the top portion of this long piece. You can snip off a third of it, half of it, and with your nippers, don't hesitate. You might think, oh no, I'm going to ruin the whole thing. Typically, it will snap off this plastic piece, both sides will loosen, and you can continue your repair. I do have this coat where the whole top portion is missing. In fact, it got cut out with scissors, I believe. You know what? You can still continue your repair with this. So this whole part is gone. It's not going to fray because it is fleece. After your new pull is put on, the tooth, the stop, we could put at the very, very top of the last tooth, clamp it down, and your repair is done. Another last troubleshooting item that you might encounter is, and this happened here, there was a tooth that was somehow sticking out too far, and the zipper pull would not go past it to release. So I took the nippers and I removed part of the tooth. That way the pull could continue to go up or down. Troubleshooting a broken tooth. This one I have a great example. To get the slider on or off, there was a tooth out of whack, and I did snip the end of a tooth, and the old slider came off. And here it is. Here it is. When I got the new slider on, my colleague said, hey, let's make sure that it will not be compromised when it goes up. And I actually had a hard time zipping it past that tooth, which got a little smashed. So I did trim it down tremendously. I cut it in half, and you can see that that's a partial tooth right there. I'm going to zip it up for you quickly. So I'm going to make sure that tooth, which was a little mangled, I can zip past it. For a while it was stuck, so I had to remove a greater amount of the tooth. Now the pull goes past it, and if you look, there's the mangled tooth, and it is not compromised. It's still tight. I can still put my stopper at the very top of the tooth section, clamp it down, and we have repaired another fleece coat. You know who's going to be happy? The sailor, saving $75, and this will get them through another season. So give us a call or email us if you have questions, and we'll try and fix that for you or address your concern.